Shalom Rastafari, Assalamu Alaikum. Peace to the kings and the queens in the earth. How's everybody doing this Monday? Hope everyone had a great weekend. Be safe, as always. Keep grinding, keep that motivation up. Today, I just want to give some quick flowers to a young athlete who is breaking down barriers. Not sure why this hasn't been talked about a little bit more, but it seems that, people always are, not understanding or overstanding how Black Americans continue to just make strides and break down walls as far as stereotypes are being boxed in. And this is for, to me, I give love to other cultures too. Of course, I'm Black, so I'm going to look at my culture, but other ethnicities and other races, it's a situation where have you been through what we've gone through and still continue to be successful? And this is about a woman named Laila Edwards. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. Laila Edwards. And Laila Edwards is from Cleveland Heights, Ohio. That was her original hometown, but she has made amazing strides, and she's actually become the first Black woman to play on the USA women's hockey team ever. Yeah, repeat that one more time. The first Black woman to ever play on the USA hockey team. And it just happened literally this couple months ago. Now, mind you, she plays for a great team. She plays for Wisconsin hockey team, and she's been doing her thing for a long time. Nothing new. She represented under 18, and she was there for the rival series, and she has been doing great strides, even in her her off the ice type of activities, as far as being through charities and going through awareness, things like that. She's very young also. But the fact of the matter is that she is, again, the first Black woman to be represented in the USA hockey team. And that is, to me, huge. It's huge because of the fact that hockey in our culture has always been looked at differently. To me, it's also a situation of a financial, barrier. If you're in an urban area and maybe your parents cannot afford $15,000 to $20,000 on, hockey equipment, they'll probably tell you to pick up a basketball and go to a park, which is much cheaper. Shoes and basketball is much cheaper than hockey equipment. And most of the time, that's where we kind of get caught up in, is where we get to these areas where literally we have always looked at hockey as a point where we really couldn't afford to. And now that most people are breaking down barriers, there's different events, there's different sponsorships, and even people who will look after people in the urban area to see if they want to bring that hockey awareness to it, they will get there. And so to see, first of all, a Black woman get into that point. And she also made a really good quote, and I'm glad she made it. She said, "I wish there was people like me that looked like me who were here before." So she was even saying, like, she was kind of like a thing where she was glad she did it, but it was like we're in 2023, right? Going into 2024. And she's like, this is, if anything, not weird, but why it hasn't not happened before. We've clearly seen other Black women play hockey. I mean, I've seen it myself too. So, it was a situation where she had to go up and she had to go through the talent and go through all those levels and make it to that roster. This wasn't some kind of affirmative action situation. So real quick, I just wanted to, before I really get into more mental health later on this week, I saw this happening. I saw this post and I saw this announcement on Friday, and I knew for a fact that Monday I was going to get up here and give some flowers and just say, again, way to get into the history books, way to always be remembered forever, way to always knock down barriers. We are, as Black people, when we do something great, we probably don't even realize that we might be the first Black people still doing that. This isn't something this is something for just the historians, right? 1960s and 70s and 20s and 10s and 18s. I came from history as well. My father was the first Black Atlanta Falcon linebacker. My uncle was the first Black center for the Detroit Lions. And in turn, I did some stuff up in Canada as far as on territory. And I was the first black person to do that too. So you never know. You never know what you're going to go through. Keep on striving, keep on doing your thing, keep on being the best, because you never know. You might be the first one in your entire nation to do it. And what an amazing, amazing kind of a stripe to have on your shoulder, right? To know that you were the first to do this. And now you get to represent, and now more people like you that look like her may be influenced to pick up hockey even more. They see that people like them can do it, and now they know they can. If they have any interest, that gives them even more motivation. Straight up. You have a great day, have a great week, and thank you for listening.